Let your feet fall open to the side and take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. You can move your head from side to side and just find a comfortable position on the back of your head. Deep breaths in and out. Try to disconnect your mind from the rest of the day. Our breath is our best way to find stillness, to find focus, to practice mindfulness. Simply come to your breath, take notice, and be aware of it. And everything else can melt away just for that moment. Let's take a deep breath in, raise your arms up over your head. And exhale, bring the arms down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms come down. One more time, inhale, reach up. Now reach your right hand to grab your left wrist, and we're going to pull that left arm over our head. So kind of a laying down side stretch. Good, back up to center, reach your left hand, grab your right wrist, and just pull that arm over, sideways. Good, back to center. Let's take that right leg straight up off the ground. Reach your arms behind. You can interlace your fingers, and no matter where your arms are, they can be behind your thigh, they can be up towards your calf, or if you want to reach to your toes, use your peace fingers to grab your big toe and gently pull that leg in towards you. If it feels a little tight this evening, then just do a little bit of gentle pulling and release. And then on the exhale, pull the leg back in. We're going to bend that knee now and open to the right. So let that foot come all the way down to the ground. Help with your hand on the inside of your knee and just gently press into the ground. Allow your left hand to gently press on your left hip. Good, deep breath in, take that knee up to the center. Exhale, twist and cross it over. Extend your right arm and twist the right knee over top. You can look over your right shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Feel that spine really twisting, releasing the toxins. Inhale, knee back to center. Exhale, lower down. Let's go to the opposite leg. Reposition yourself. Left leg straight up, reach behind, and gently draw that leg in. Beautiful. Bend that left knee, open to the left. Foot down, let the knee fall open. Inhale, left knee to center. Reach with your right hand to twist and bring that knee across. Over top, extend your left arm. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Notice where the breath goes when you're breathing into your abdomen in a twist. It goes right down low. That's where you want the yogic breath to be. Nice and low into the abdominals, into the diaphragm. This tells our brain that we are in a restful state. We do not need to send stress triggers to the body. We are calm, we are safe. Good. Inhale that knee back to center. Keep the knee bent and bring the other knee in. We're going to gently rock from side to side. And then we're going to start to rotate the knees around the body. So imagine that your lower back is like a disc and that you're trying to skim the surface of that disc. Pause wherever you are and let's go in the opposite direction. Take it slow, feel each area of that lower back rotating around. Really, really, really nice for that lower back. Good, let's return back to center. And now we're going to rock forward and back. And let's massage our spine and the muscles along our spine. So get some momentum. You don't need to sit up, but just get momentum. Feel those muscles along the back, along the spine. A couple more times, and then get your momentum to sit all the way up. Cross your legs, and let's bring the body forward. So find yourself in tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Make sure that there's a space between your knees. Relax your toes. Inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin in, cat stretch. Really pull the shoulders up and away from the arms. Good. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, tuck your chin in. And again, inhale. Exhale, tuck in. And then come back to center. Let's reach that right arm up. And lower. Other side. Good, and come down. Right side. Bend your right arm and place your hand on your lower back and press gently into your sacrum. So find the middle of your lower back. And I want you to try to twist a little bit higher. So draw your shoulders up and open. Collarbone is looking up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's switch the other side. Left arm comes up. Bend that arm. Place the hand right on your lower back, middle of that lower back. Push gently and try to twist from the waist. Open that shoulder. Keep breathing. Good, back to center, hands down. Extend your right arm straight out in front, left leg is back and reach. And lower, other side. Left arm, right leg, reach. And down. Other side. Good, down, other side. And down. Hold the right arm, left leg out. Hold it, and now we're going to open that right arm wide and the left leg wide. Try to hold it. Be careful of any cramping in the hips. And come back to center. Open wide. Back to center. Open wide. Back to center. Good. Down, other side. Right leg, left arm. And then let's open wide. And out. Open wide. Extend. One more time. Open, keep the belly strong. And back. Good, and down. Bring your toes together, widen your knees. Let's sink back into child's pose. Slowly walk your hands to the right. Cross your left wrist over your right and reach. Lower down. Good. Walk to the other side. Right arm over the left wrist and lean down. You should feel a nice stretch through that right arm. Good. Back to center. Slowly coming back up. Keep your hands where they are, a little bit reached out in front. Open your toes, dig them in. And let's come up to downward dog. Make sure your hips are up high. And you can bend your knees. I'd rather be bent than to be curled in the back. Pedal the heels one at a time. Good, back to center. Let's come forward into plank. And back, exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Let's flow through this one. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down to start. Lower chest. And then press up into cobra. Good. Dig your toes in. Press back, downward dog. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's try that flow one more time. Inhale forward into plank. Option to keep the knees off the ground. Lower chaturanga. Press up into upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend your knees. Look at the space between your hands. You can take a hop or a step forward. Feet are flat. Body is over the legs. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Come to a flat back. Exhale, lower. Maybe a little bit lower. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold down. Maybe a bit lower. Maybe reach behind your legs and do a bit of pulling. Good. Reach your arms wide. Slowly look up to the ceiling. Arms up. Exhale. Okay, I hope you're warmed up. Let's get into this. Inhale, arms up. Look up to your fingers. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the mat. Hop or step back into plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg up. Reach it. Point that toe. Come up onto the top of your left toe as well. Keep the leg straight. Good. Lower that left heel. Bring the right knee into chest. Step your foot in between the hands. Stay up on the back toes. Inhale, arms up. Sink down, high lunge. Left arm forward, right arm back. Twist. Reach the arms up. Opposite, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, plank. Flow down here. Remember, you can always come down with your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg up. Come up onto the right toes. Head between the arms. Good, left knee into chest. Step your foot. Rise up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right arm forward, left arm back. Both arms up. Left arm forward, right arm back. Both arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's bend the knees, look at the space between the hands. Step or hop. Open the arms wide, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Have the toes touching, the heels can be slightly apart. We're going to inhale, arms are parallel to each other. Exhale, bend into chair pose. Hands to the heart. Twist to the right. Bring your left elbow to the right knee. Inhale, back to center switch. Right arm to left knee. Try to bring the palms to the center of the chest when you twist. So you really have to twist through the waist. Good. Inhale, back to center. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Hop or step back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to take the left leg up. Bring the left knee into the chest, and I want you to step the foot halfway between your feet and your hands. Okay? Turn the right foot to the side. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. Turn your right heel to the right, and we're going to come into a modified side plank. So let me do it this way. So this front leg is helping you. So this is going to get you ready for a full plank. If you feel your hips are lowering, you really got to use those oblique muscles to push them up. Good. Lower down, come up onto the back toes. Plank. Optional vinyasana here, or meet me in downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're gonna go to the right leg now. So right leg up. Good, right knee into chest, step that foot halfway. Turn the foot out to the side and turn your left heel down. Come up into modified side plank. Hold and breathe. Good, hand down. Back up, plank. Flow with me or downward dog. Good, deep breath in, deep breath out. Let's bend the knees, jump or step forward, standing on the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, arms are wide, look up to the ceiling. Good, exhale, hands to the heart, beautiful. Let's find our breath here for just a few minutes or a few moments. Good, inhale, arms up. And exhale, come into chair pose. Arms are parallel. Good, hands to the heart. We are going to twist to the right again. This time the option is to take your left foot back and you're in a lunge. If this feels okay but you could use a little bit of help, bring your back knee down. Okay, you gotta stay nice and strong through the legs, nice and strong through the core. Good, let's take that left foot, bring it back. Back to center, we're going to the opposite leg. Right arm crosses over, stay here, or take the right foot back. You can take the right knee to the ground too. Beautiful, step that foot back. Arms back to center, inhale, coming all the way up, straighten the legs. Exhale, ooh, fold forward, hands to the mat. Step or hop back. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Excellent. We are going to take that right leg up. Again, take it halfway between your hands and the foot, turn the foot out, and come into that side plank one more time. Now, if you feel confident you can extend this bent knee, then try it out. Send it back. You can bring your foot in front. You don't have to stack it. Or you could stack. See how you feel there. Keep breathing. Beautiful, take the hand down. Lower. Come up. And exhale. Beautiful, find your breath. I'm gonna switch so my back's not to you. Let's take that left leg up. Good, bring it halfway. Step the foot. Turn the right heel down. Left arm up. This is great. Great, great place to start. If you want to go a bit further, bring that leg out. Maybe on top of the right heel, maybe in front. This is your practice. You do with it as you please, but push yourself a little bit. Take your left hand down, plank, lower, downward dog, sorry, upward dog, and downward dog. Good. Let's take the knees down to the mat. Let's stretch out our wrists a bit. I want you to take your hands and point them down and turn the top of your palms onto the mat And then just lean back and see how much you can stand or just where you feel that stretch. Good. Come up. Now switch so that the palms are facing away from you. Turn your fingers towards your body, and we're going to lean the other way. So any of you that have been doing a lot of work on your computer and using your small motor skills, typing a lot, your wrists are going to get a little bit kinked up sometimes. Or if you're doing stuff like gardening, shoveling, painting, all that stuff is going to need strengthening in your wrists. So the side planks, the downward dogs, we're strengthening. These are stretching, okay? You can also do some light bulb twists. Twisting the light bulbs. Good, rolling. Beautiful. Okay, let's bring ourselves all the way down onto our abdomen. And extend our arms out. We're going to keep our upper body down and just take the lower body off the ground. So legs, feet, legs. Tighten that lower back. Good, down. Let's take upper body, arms, chin, maybe chest, up. Good, down. Now we're going to do both, arms and legs. Coming up, I want you to bend the elbows and try to bring the chest up a bit higher. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back. Extend, good, and back. Beautiful. Plant the hands down beside your shoulders. Widen the legs slightly. Actually, I want you to take your hands to the outside of your mat and just have your fingertips pressed down. Legs are wide. We're going to inhale and just come up into a half cobra and then down. Keep your elbows up. This is a nice stretch for your chest. Coming up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good, let's come up. And then I want you to turn your right shoulder down to the mat. And keep your left shoulder up. Back to center switch. Lean your left shoulder down to the mat. Back to center, one more time. Right shoulder lean in. Back to center, left shoulder lean in. Good, back to center and lower all the way down. Good, lower down. Bring your feet back to hip width apart. Hands are under the shoulders. Tuck your toes in. Let's come into a cobra. Good. Press into your knees. Tabletop. And then come up into your downward dog. Good. Let's take the right leg off the ground. Whoop, I'm kicking the wall. Off the ground. We're taking that right knee into the chest and holding it. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to chest, and step that foot in between the hands. Turn the left heel down. We're coming into our warrior one. So make sure that right knee is 90 degrees. Turn your hips forward. Warrior two. Right arm is forward, back arm is nice and high. We don't want to see it sagging down here. Bring it up, shoulder height. Flip your right palm up and let's lean back into reverse warrior. Beautiful, back to warrior two. We are going to straighten that right leg and come into triangle pose. So press your left hip out, reach to the right side, and then hinge at your waist so that your right hand comes inside that leg. Maybe tips of the fingers are touching the ground. Keep your chest open. Hold. Good, come back up. Bend that right knee, warrior two, warrior one, and then hands down to the mat, up onto your back toes. Let's step back into plank. Optional vinyasana here, so lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Pedal the heels out. And let's go to the opposite side. Left leg comes up. Left knee into chest, hold. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to chest, step that foot in between the hands. Turn the right heel down and let's come up. Sink down. Really press. I want you to imagine that you're tearing your mat apart. So you're pushing out through that back pinky and heel and pushing out through the left toe, big toe. Warrior two. Flip the left hand up and let's lean back into our reverse warrior. Beautiful, back, warrior two. Straighten. Let's reach to the left and then hinge. Good. Back up, warrior two. And actually, I want you to turn your left foot forward. So now we are forward facing. Hopefully, if not, turn around to face me. Reach the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Reach. You can bring your index fingers up. Good, let's come halfway down parallel. Hover your body to the right. And lower your body over that right leg. Down. Slowly back up to parallel. Interlace fingers, hover to the left and hold. And lower down over that left leg. Good, back up. Back to center. And come down into the center. Take your right arm, reach it up. Now I want you to take that left hand that's down and take it off the ground and reach it towards your right ankle or calf. Bend at the elbow, and I want you to pull away from the leg to really feel the stretch all the way through your shoulder, down into your arm. Good, switch. Take your right arm, reach to the left leg, left arm is up. Bend the right elbow and pull away from that leg. Pull away. Good, back to center. Let's heel toe the feet together. And then slowly come all the way up. Good, shake the legs out. All right, let's work on some balancing, okay? We're gonna take our hands to our heart. Bring your body weight onto the right foot and just take the left knee up in front. And I want you to flex your foot. So when we point our toes, we point the toes away. When we flex, we bring the toes up towards the body and the heel is down towards the ground. Good. Find somewhere to focus your eyes. We are now going to take that leg back. Keep your hands to your heart and you can come as parallel as you wish. Good. Keep that leg up. Bring it back up in front. Flex the toe. And I want you to turn and try to place that foot on top of your right leg. We call it number 4 pose. You can slightly bend the standing leg. Good. Now, if you want to test a little bit more your balance, try bending that standing leg and bringing your chest down towards the legs. Maybe lowering your fingertips down. Maybe getting your hands down. Maybe getting them flat and maybe leaning forward into and preparing for arm balance. But we won't go there today. Good. Slowly coming up. Hands to the heart. And knee back to the chest. And leg back down. Good. Roll up that standing leg. And we are going to try the opposite leg. So again, find somewhere to focus your eyes, hands to the heart, body weight on the left foot now, and start by bringing your knee up. Now this might be where you need to start and end this evening. You do not have to do all the modifications. Now let's slowly start to bring that leg back. Finding your balance in as parallel as your body wants to come to the ground. Good, slowly coming back, straight up, bring that knee in front. You may have to tap the toe in the center, flex your toes, and place that foot over the knee. So it's almost like a modified tree pose. Bend the standing leg and see if we can start to bring the body closer to the legs. Maybe taking the fingertips down. Maybe taking the hands down. Beautiful. Slowly coming up. Oh, I didn't even come back to center. Back to center and lower down. Good. Shake that out. Excellent. We are going to stand with our feet hip width apart. And let's come into a nice yoga squat, bending your knees out, sinking your hips down. So wherever you are in your yoga squat is perfectly okay. Some of us need to have the heels off the ground or the knees pointing straight ahead. Wherever you are, work with it. Sit up nice and tall. Good. Let's take the hands down, and one knee at a time is going to come down, but we're going to stay wide. Stay wide and bring your elbows down to the mat. So you may want to shimmy towards the back of your mat so that your elbows rest on your mat, depending on your surface. Widen the knees as much as you can. We're going to do frog pose here, opening up the hips. So sink your hips back. And then you may need to ease off and come forward. And then sink back. Breathe. Good. Easing up forward. Let's take one knee in at a time. Turning back to the vertical part of your mat. And let's dig our toes in and come back to our lovely downward dog. Good. So let's do another nice hip opener here. We're going to take our right foot up and off the ground, bend the knee, and tilt that leg over to the left, opening your hips. From here, if you want to try flipping your dog, this is where you take your right foot and you really lean it enough that your leg comes down. Keep this knee bent and press the hips up. This is also called wild thing. And when you're ready, flip it back. Right leg up. Good. Right knee into chest. Let's lower that knee into pigeon. Good. Extend and relax the foot. Sit up nice and tall. This right hip, none of this where you're opening it up to the side. There's no stretch there, is there? Unless there is for you, and okay, but most of the time you're going to get the most stretch by turning the hip down to the mat and sitting up nice and tall. Deeply breathe in here. Exhale, lower to your elbows. And bring the head towards the mat. Good. Slowly coming up. One hand on either side of that knee. We're going to tuck the toes behind us into the mat and let's step back. Downward dog. Good. Sway the hips. And let's go to the other side. Left leg is up. Bend that left knee, open it, and tilt it over that right side. This is called, oh gosh, now the name is completely left my mind. Now, if you want to flip the dog, bring that left foot all the way back behind you. Straighten this leg. Stay up onto your left toes and reach your left arm back. Keep the hips up high. Good. Flipping it back. Left leg up. Left knee into chest. Lower down, pigeon. I remembered what it was called, waterfall pose. Waterfall is when you're almost about to flip the dog, but you're not. You're just really, really tilting over to stretch out the hips. Sit up nice and tall. Turn that right hip into the mat. Good. Exhale, bring the elbows down. And let's just ease into this pigeon pose. Send your breath to the tension. Good. Slowly coming up. We're going to take this back straight leg and swing it around in front of us and extend both legs all the way out. Sitting up nice and tall. Point the toes up to the ceiling and let's reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers and hold. Seated staff pose. Really have to engage the core here to stay nice and tall. Good, let's exhale and reach forward towards the toes. Relax the head. Let's cross the arms over the legs. We're going to open the left arm back. And as we do, see if you can take your left leg with you. Now, some of you may not be holding the leg just yet. That's okay. You can hold the calf. Just try not to cave in the abdomen. Try to keep the chest up. Good. Lower down. And let's cross the left arm over, holding the calf or the foot. Open the right arm back. And then see if you can lift. Good. Lower down. Beautiful. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take that right foot, cross it over the left, and really hug that foot in towards you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hook that elbow around the knee and bring the right arm behind us. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist, look over the right shoulder. Good. Back to center. Switch. Left leg, hug into the chest. Right arm hooks around, left arm back. Sit up nice and tall and twist. Back to center. Extend both legs. And let's slowly lower the body all the way down. Bring both legs straight up into the air. Reach behind your legs, and we're going to open the legs apart and together, apart and together, apart. While they are apart, bend your knees. Bring your feet flat to the ceiling. Walk your hands up to your ankles or maybe to the outside of your feet And draw the knees down towards the ground into happy baby pose. Excellent for the hips, hip flexors. Now, if you can, keep your hands either on your ankles or your feet. We're going to straighten the legs and bring them in front of us. Good. Widen and bend. Straighten and in front. Widen, bend. Straighten and in front. Good. Release the hands, bring them down beside you. And we're going to stay with our legs straight up into the air just for a little bit longer. Inversions are excellent for rejuvenating the blood flow and the circulation in the body. If you want to go further into your inversion, you can try your plow pose, which is hips off the ground, feet behind you. Or you can come into your shoulder stand, point the toes, and the body is as straight as you can. If you're in shoulder stand, hold your back closer to your shoulder blades, bringing the elbows together. So be careful with your neck. Slowly we're going to bring the feet and legs back, down, bend the knees into the chest and bring the feet down to the mat. Let's open the knees out, bring the soles of your feet together and turn your palms up into a laying down butterfly pose. Close your eyes and just follow your breath. Slowly bring the knees together, and with little movement as possible, extend one leg out at a time and come into your final Shavasana. Relaxing the body. And just follow my verbal cues, keeping your eyes closed. And the body still. I want you to feel each connection of your body on your mat. Feel that connection from your heels all the way up the back of your body, the back of your arms and hands, the back of your head. Focusing on the breath. The next time you inhale, mentally repeat to yourself, I am calm. And as you exhale, I am letting go. Inhale, I am calm. Exhale, I am letting we let go of anger. We let go of resentment. We let go of fear. Understanding that these emotions are normal and they will most often lead us to the most revelations and learning, but that we do not need to hold on to them and allow them to fester and take over. We can choose to let go and surrender to what is. Slowly bringing some movement back to your fingers and toes. Bringing some nice deep breaths into the body. And you can roll over to one side and come to a seated position, or you're welcome to stay laying down. I wish to thank you so much for your time and your energy and for your commitment and loyalty to my classes. Whether you're here live or you're doing the repeats, I really, really appreciate it. And I thank you for sharing and sending me all the love. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Namaste.